Okay, number 2 in the draft was Sweet Paulie P. He was given an A- by CBS, and I would actually am borderline B plus A- for me as well. So I think he had a good draft. His teams: Peyton Manning, Carlos Hyde, Lamar Miller, Antonio Brown, Mike Evans, DeAndre Hopkins are his starting lineup here. For I guess notable, really the only notable bench one that could be considered a starter really is Matt Ryan and Cam Newton. So he's got some QBs there, potential trade bait in the future if someone gets hurt. The only thing from the draft I probably would have done differently is he took Manning in the second, and I think if he waited on that and picked somebody else up, maybe McCoy or someone like that, and that was in that range, he probably would have firmed up his his running back spots, because his wide receiving core between Antonio Brown, Evans, and Hopkins is probably rivals or is equal to the wide receivers that McDavid has and that I have. So I think the three of us have the elite core of wide receivers in the league. So I think if he had McCoy there instead of Carlos Hyde and Lamar Miller, with McCoy potentially being an RB1, but probably an RB2, and then Lamar Miller RB2, that's quite a combination between two RB2s, wide receiver 1, borderline wide receiver 1, and wide receiver 2. That's a solid start to your road there. So I would have probably waited to the 4th, and if he waited to the 4th, he could have got Manning again, but if not, Breeze and Romo are available, which just with the broken neck and everything, who knows how it'll turn out this year. Certainly will be good, but in any case, like I mentioned, round 6 he picked up Matt Ryan, and he has Cam Newton too. So I think if you had Ryan and Breeze, or Ryan and Manning, and Ryan and Romo, you'd be set at the quarterback, and you would have firmed up your running back position. So otherwise, that's really my only critique there. I mentioned he's got a solid wide receiving core, so he'll be top 1, 2, 3 in that points out of his receivers, or his 2 receivers in his flex spot there, which he has a receiver. You could see through his draft, he started off with a little shocker by going Brown, and then the rest of the rounds he was playing catch up between picking Manning and grabbing as many running backs as he could. I think he went Manning, Miller, Hyde, Ivory, and just kept going and going on running backs until the end of the draft, where he grabbed Pierre Garçon and Martellus Bryant. So otherwise, the starting lineup's good.